Hi, I'm George Reiser. Once again, I've come to ask you a question. Have you taken your medicine today? Not the kind that comes out of your medicine cabinet that the doctor prescribed, but the kind that's referred to in the book of Proverbs. A cheerful heart is a good medicine. Now, that's a good medicine we need in these troubled times that we have now. So in the coming days and weeks, we will be offering to you, the pastors, Mike, Bob, and I, some personal and true stories that might cause you to have a chuckle or two and cheer your heart somewhat. So today I share with you an experience that happened again a number of years ago. I just moved to a new church just across the river from the state capitol. Since that congregation had a large number of elderly people, I decided that the first few weeks I was going to visit all the homebound people of that church, and it went well, except one lady who I called couldn't see me then that day, so I called again and had another excuse, and I'd called 4 or 5 times, and each time she had some reason why it was not convenient for me to come by. I do remember that one of the excuses was that her cat was sick. So I finally decided I would just put that on the back burner for a while. But soon I got news that she was a patient in one of the local hospitals, and I went by to see her. Since we had not met, I was very careful to introduce myself as her new pastor. Then I sat down and we chatted for a few minutes. And suddenly she turned and looked in my eyes and she said, "Do you know that Reverend Reiser?" And I said, thinking she was joking with me, "Yes, ma'am, I know him pretty well." And then she said, "You know, he's not much of a preacher, is he?" Well, I usually have a fairly good comeback for most situations, but I'll admit to you, I was tongue-tied that day. I didn't know what to say or how to say it, and finally I think I stammered out, "I think his mother loves him." Well, I've thought about that lady and laughed about it many times. I've forgotten her name, but I haven't forgotten the lesson in humility that she taught me. Whenever I begin to think too highly of myself, I remember this lady, eat a little humble pie, laugh at myself, and recognize the wonder of truth. So I ask you this day, have you taken your medicine yet?